Hey, welcome to episode 2 of We Don't Give a F. I'm Jaclyn Passaro.
And I'm Stephanie Tejada. So we have a new segment this week. It is called Fan or Troll. We asked some of our followers to send us a message, and we didn't say what type of message, so we just wanted to see what you sent. Our first message comes from, we'll just call him Jeremy. Jaclyn, we'll let Jaclyn call this one. He said, how many times does Jaclyn go to the sex store a week because that plastic surgery I know damn well she be getting? First of all, I'm just going to say lip filler does not count as surgery. Okay,
I know,
honey?
it doesn't count as surgery.
It's not invasive. You don't have to be put to sleep or take pain pills after or anything like that. They don't have to do blood work to get it done. Like, it's nothing. It's like a skin treatment. And Jaclyn hasn't had any work done.
I
so
haven't had any plastic surgery.
Compliment.
What a compliment. You think I'm rich enough to have all this plastic surgery? Oh, my God.
Wow. I don't get the sex store thing, though.
I don't get it either.
Is he trying to say you look like a sex doll? That's also kind of complimentary. They're like perfected. They're like perfection, like fake porn star looking girls. So I feel like this is kind of trolly, but it's also flattering.
We're such brats.
Right? Aren't you slightly flattered? Like,
I mean, it's funny to me. It's not hateful.
No, I don't think it's hateful.
But it's trolly.
It is trolly.
It's trolly.
It's trolly, but it's also Jeremy, like we know Jeremy, he's very supportive of us. He's been supporting me since Bad Girls Club. Like
he's adorable.
Day one, he's been going
adorable.
hard. He's the best. So he does do like comedy. He likes to write jokes and stuff too.
Yeah.
He's kind of trolling, but it's love.
He told me one time that he has mad respect for me and you because we're doing so well on Onlyfans and nobody has seen our vagina. Nobody has seen a sex video. No nudity. Like, he's like...
Don't show breasts.
I mean, you gotta hand it to us. We're climbing the OnlyFans rank.
Honestly...
And nobody has seen us naked.
Nobody's seen us naked. Nobody's seen a nipple, a vat, like nothing. Like, it's very PG-13. Like, we like to say comedy and Maxim style content.
Yeah.
You know, but
we're doing so
I
well.
feel like OnlyFans owes us. Like, nobody was like sincerely doing comedy on OnlyFans like us. Like,
we absolutely you started it and then
yeah, that's true.
You started
I brought her in
came.
because of the pandemic and like we stand up was just like that was done for a while. So I was like, well, I'm trying to make money. And then I ended up making more money than real stand-up comedy.
It's amazing because like it's amazing to see how we evolved and figuring out how strategies and marketing strategy and like different ways to make money. Because in the beginning, for me, when I made some money, it was because of the subscription fees.
Yeah. We learned a lot.
And
you gotta subscribe to our YouTube for our tips or pay for our coaching.
Exactly.
Okay, we have a document that we sell.
We have
digital products
and videos.
For sale. We ain't gonna give these tips
and videos.
for free.
We ain't gonna give it for free.
Go watch on YouTube and monetize it. But no, it's true. OnlyFans, I really feel like we paved the way for the comedy.
Absolutely,
it's definitely gotten more. What's the word? Like for everybody. I don't know what the word is, but like more. Not commercial, but you get what I'm trying to say. More popular, just like for comedy in general.
Yeah.
Like they started doing the LMAOF special, which we just did. It's out now.
Watch us.
Watch us on OFTV. But I didn't see anybody. And I try to follow everyone who did quote comedy. Everybody's like, come see my titties. Oh, look at my vagina with a cat on it. Like, nobody was really doing comedy. And I was like, why is everyone saying that they're comedians on here, but they're not doing comedy? So me and Jaclyn, now you got Faru and Baru going live and like making fun of girls.
I mean, trolling people. We troll.
And get paid for it. It's the best life.
It's so funny.
Y'all should use my referral link.
But I think the craziest thing is that when we're trolling, when we troll the Dusties, who we know don't spend money, they genuinely freaking stay in the thing and watch us.
They like us
with
as
beards
Faru and
on,
Baru.
acting like dudes.
Acting like dudes from Agrabah who criticize everything. I'm dying.
It's so it's like, you could be on another girl's live watching her masturbate
or
right
just
now.
like anything,
but you're watching
us dress like men, insult you and criticize everything you talk about. That's why I'm telling you, OnlyFans doesn't have to be what you don't want it to be. Anyway, that's enough OnlyFans talk. This was an OnlyFans episode, but we just love them. We're so grateful to them.
We love them.
So let's get into our next segment. Extra, extra. Let's talk about it. Jaclyn, Diddy. We've been talking about Diddy, first of all. Diddy has been on our radar for years, okay? Because Superhead and what she said.
Oh, yes!
Superhead's been calling Diddy out.
She said he was bisexual, right?
She said he was bisexual
and,
in her book.
Yep, he absolutely is bisexual vibes, if not more gay. Like,
yeah.
There's just something always been very gay about Diddy. And that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with it, but just, be gay.
Yeah, just be gay. Who cares?
Like, just come out of the closet.
Yeah, but he's getting a lot of crap right now. They're saying that he's sexually assaulted a bunch of people and even raped some people and, like, groomed some people. And obviously, I don't know Diddy. I've never seen that side of him. But when you think about his personality in general, like even watching like old Making the Band and the things that he would do and the way he would talk to people was crazy.
He was so rude, like literally in front of cameras. So imagine what he's like when there's no cameras on.
So even when I think about like old Diddy clips, like from the Making the Band thing, like, okay, there was that one where he was like, go get me a cheesecake. Like, that is just like dictatory, like,
yes,
man of the house who beat you when he had too much beer after dinner. Like, he gives those kind of vibes.
He absolutely does. Did anyone from Making the Band like become anything besides Danity Kane?
Danity Kane had a slight career. Day 26. I love Day 26. What you got for me?
I don't remember.
I want to see.
I remember Danity Kane.
Danity Kane was fun.
Who was that group that looked like Danity Kane? And it was like, oh my God. They had like 2 songs and
Girlicious.
No, they had like 2 songs and they were like, oh God, it was really bad. I just remember that there was one blonde girl and she had like a pink leather outfit on in the video.
Dream!
Yes, Dream!
Dream was good.
Dream was good. Did he make Dream?
He was with Dream. I think he did sign them and stuff. But you know what? What was interesting about Dream to me, that the main singer wasn't the prettiest girl. Usually the prettiest girl is always the lead
one.
But in Dream, they were like, she got to save these hoes. You know what I mean? Like, she came in and
looking
saved
back,
them.
Dream would be considered very mid. Very mid.
Gen Z would think Dream is mid. They would think, what's her name? Willa Ford is mid. They would think so many. Mandy Moore would be mid to Gen Z.
I think they would say Mandy Moore would be mid too.
I think a lot of like the people that we grew up listening to and seeing in the entertainment industry, Gen Z would be like mid.
They're mid, which I think Mandy Moore is so pretty.
She's pretty.
Naturally so beautiful.
And she has a really good voice.
And I think Willa Ford is pretty too.
Willa Ford's
but I will say, I think Dream must have been mid because I don't remember what any of them looked like. I just know there was a blonde girl in a pink leather outfit, but I don't remember her face. I don't remember her name.
She remembers like one scene from like one of their many music videos.
It was a dream. It was and they were literally like 16 at that time.
Were they that young?
They were so young.
Diddy been
like
creeping.
17. He was a creep.
Wow. So there was a clip recently that came out too. And it was him and Cassie at an interview. I think it was Drink Champs. And he's getting so wasted at this interview. And Cassie is like literally trying to stop him from drinking and looks terrified for her life. Like, if you see the clip, she's like, oh, he gonna get drunk and stupid with me. And I feel bad for her. First of all, Cassie too pretty for him. Diddy is not fine.
He is she liked the money.
She liked the money for sure.
She liked the cash.
Cassie, honestly, her music career, I feel like did as well as it did because of her looks. 1,000% pretty privilege in Cassie's entire music career. That bitch was not singing. She had no vocal talent. Let's be real.
I only remember that one song where she's dancing in the studio.
It's me and you. Now
you're right.
I've been waiting. That's the same cadence. Look, I think I want to make that move. Sign me, Diddy. Baby, tell me if you like it. Yeah, same thing, right?
Yeah.
Baby,
yeah. It was the
love
beat,
you
though.
all
It was the beat that was good, too.
Get you right where you like it. Like, she wasn't singing shit.
No, she wasn't singing
God,
anything.
remember when the Ice Cabinets came after me, fucking Ice Spice fan club, because I said she's the Cassie of rap? Oh, God.
Okay, so I totally understand, like, her Ice Spice's appeal. She's cute, she's fun, but I don't particularly like her music. Like, I will say that Gen Z's rap is so different.
It's so simple.
Than what we...
I feel like the rap today is more about the beat than the actual artist's talent. It's like, oh, this beat is hard.
Yeah.
So you could just be like, I was feeling you. But that beat is crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's really what I think is selling it today. It's not like nobody is.
Because I remember when Nicki Minaj first came out and then she had beef with Lil' Kim. The thing about Nicki Minaj, though, is she kind of like makes up her own words.
Nicki Minaj is amazing. Like, Nicki Minaj, I feel like, is the Lil' Kim of our generation.
So I think I like her music, but I will say it's kind of always annoyed me. She kind of like makes up her own words sometimes, but I think Kim is better. I do think Lil' Kim is better than her.
Lil' Kim is like the what is it? The blueprint, I guess we can kind of say that, you know? I feel like out of all the female rappers, she was the one who was like so sexy.
Yeah.
She was the one who was like, you know, doing the sex appeal, doing the different ways. Like, she was more girly about it as opposed to the other female rappers.
You're
who had,
right.
Like, MC Light, who was dressing like a dude and shit. It was very different. Yeah. So I do think that Lil' Kim paved the way, as much as no other rapper wants to admit it. Nobody wants to admit that somebody had to pave the way for them.
Yeah, they don't. But why did Lil' Kim like just hate her? That's the thing too. She literally hated
She was just
Nicki
threatened
Minaj.
by her. Just threatened, just like someone's coming to take your title, you know? Who is this bitch? I'm the best rapper. Who the fuck is this? Like,
but Black Friday was funny. When Kim went after her, I thought it was funny.
It was. That was
I thought
a good
Black Friday
beef.
was funny.
That was a good beef.
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the conspiracy of Diddy?
So there's conspiracies that Diddy was behind Tupac and Biggie getting popped, because who would have benefited from that the most? Like, he would have been someone that would have benefited from them being gone.
Because Biggie was signed to his label?
Yeah.
You know, there's also a conspiracy that Tupac is alive on an island. Like, so, like... Did he kill him? Is Tupac alive on some fucking treasure island somewhere? I'm an island boy. Like, I don't... Maybe that's where all the rappers go.
They're so gross, those two island boys. Like, I'm so repulsed by them.
Oh, yeah, there's a conspiracy that they're from the Epstein Island. That they were, like, raised by them. There's pictures of them on an island as children with Jeffrey Epstein as kids.
They, like, make out with each other and stuff. It's very disgusting.
Ew.
Yeah, they're gross.
Where are they from? Like Kansas or something?
I don't know where they're from, but like, they're gross. So our next segment is Petty Petty Please. So 50 Cent is going to be making a documentary about Diddy.
Wow, he wastes no time. Like, this story just started like, what, a week ago? And like, this motherfucker's already in the works of a documentary.
He must have like some, like, because 50 is a Cancer. So you know Diddy did something to him that he is petty about, and he's like, now I'm going to nail him.
Yeah, I saw that he's going to give proceeds to the victims of assault and rape. Like, that just puts the cherry... That just, like, puts the cherry on top of this, like, petty situation. Like, oh, man. Well, you thought it was bad that I was doing this? Guess where the proceeds go, bitch. I am dying. That's funny.
It's so funny to me.
Oh my god.
Because you know he did something to him, and he's like, now's the time. Whipping out the knife, and you're getting it.
50 Cent is very good, though. He's the one who made that show Power. There's like a show called Power. I haven't really seen it. I've seen clips of it, but it's like a drama. And he's gotten awards for it. He also had his vitamin water. That's 50 Cent.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He made like 50 million or something like that.
He got a lot of businesses. Shout out to 50.
Yeah, he's a really smart businessman.
So today's topics: hoes versus sluts and plastic surgery. Oh, no, wait, that's not it. I lied. No, it is. Okay. Yeah. Hoes versus sluts and plastic surgery. Okay. Jaclyn?
So I love hoes, but I think sluts are super annoying because a hoe can get you things. Like a hoe understands that her vagina is worth money.
Yes.
So, and I find that hoe girls have always helped me out. Like they'll help you out and that you make more money when you're around them. I like hoes.
Yeah.
But like I'll give you an example of a girl who was a slut. So when I was in college, I was friends with this girl and she had a mutual friend.
Mm-hmm.
And this girl, every time we went out to a bar, she would just like always get so drunk and then leave with like some random guy. And one time I was like, don't leave with those. Like, those are two guys. Like, I watch Forensic Files. Like, you're getting, like, I was telling her, don't leave with these two random dudes who are 3 times your size.
Right.
That you don't know who they are.
No.
So I'm not I understand that I'm quote unquote slut shaming, but I'm just explaining that a girl who goes to a bar and just has sex with like random guys is a slut. And that is behavior that to me is not smart. A hoe, she ain't giving it for free.
She's not gonna give nothing.
You're
for
paying.
Free.
You're gonna pay to.
A hoe is gonna be okay. I had a hoe friend, and let me tell you how. This is how I came up with my hoe aggressive joke. I had a hoe friend whose sugar daddy would come to her house, drop off duffel bags of cash, so that she could take us out and shopping. That's a hoe friend.
That's a good hoe friend.
Insurance, okay?
Yes.
Seriously, like that is the difference. A slut will be like, "Oh, he's cute. He bought me a cheeseburger." Like,
or they want you to like go to a party and bang the friend of the guy that they're like, and it's like, no, that's what sluts do. Oh, want to come to this party?
And then she just wants to hang out with some guy and drag you along,
and drag you along so that you hang out with the friend that you don't like, and it's like. What? No,
I've been in that situation before with the slutty friend who tried, and then like the personality I have, I'm like a dude.
And then
let's play video games. You ain't getting no ass from me.
And then another thing about slut friends is that guys will think you're slutty like them because they associate you with them.
But a feather.
But a hoe, they'll know that, they'll think you're a hoe too, so they'll treat you differently.
Yeah,
It's like a hoe is upgraded.
A hoe, yeah. I mean, some hoes, though, like, you got to be careful. Because there's hoes who are, like, they're about their bag and stuff. A little too much, if you know what I'm saying. Like, bitch, don't be trying to talk to my man about all the shit you doing. Don't be trying to, like, have these conversations openly. Like, don't be letting your hoe-tivities be public. You know what I mean? Like, that's between you and your coochie, and if you want to talk among the girls. But when it's a group of us, relax. And then you also have, like, hoes at a party are like a fruitcake. Like, you don't need more than one. You know what I mean? Like, two hoes is too many, okay? Then they start plotting. You gotta be careful with hoes.
But when it comes to team hoe or team slut, I'm always gonna be team hoe. I'm always gonna be team hoe.
Me too.
Hoes, you're like, oh.
Hoes be minding their business. They just want money.
They do. They just mind their own business. Yes.
And they're just trying to. They're focused. They're like, I'm just getting the bag, honey.
I'm just getting the bag.
You're welcome,
Bye.
bitch.
Yeah.
That's how I took y'all for sushi. You know, like that's a hoe is focused. A slut is like,
I'm
drunk. I'm horny. Ew, somebody want to have sex with me in the back of their Durango?
It's so embarrassing. Ew, no.
Having sex in a car? What is he, homeless? Like, what the fuck? Look, there's a certain age, I feel like, that once you hit it, you don't have sex in, like, weird places anymore. Like, I need back support. I'm not going to fuck you in the car. You know what I mean? Our next topic, plastic surgery. Do we like it? Are we against it? What do we feel about it? I personally don't have a problem with plastic surgery. I'm just a baby. It took me literally, how many years was I talking about getting lips?
A couple.
Like 3 years I have been researching lip filler alone and, like, been terrified of it. Like, I was calling Jaclyn on the way to get my lip filler. Mind you, I barely, like, you can't even really tell. It's like I was so scared. So I think plastic surgery is amazing if you have the money and the balls to do it. But for me personally, I'm terrified to get anything, like, invasive.
I'm all for it. There's people who you can tell like have had amazing work done. I mean, pretty much anyone who looks really good had something tweaked.
If you go like this and your face is perfectly symmetrical, you got surgery.
Yeah. But there are some people who go overboard and start looking crazy, like freak shows.
Yeah.
It's like what like somebody needs to like, where are your friends? Like Madonna looks like a freak show.
Lil' Kim went too far.
Lil' Kim went way too far.
She was so pretty naturally. She did not have to go that
she
far.
was so pretty naturally.
She did not have to go that far. But if she's happy and she has the money for it. But if she's happy
like that, then that's fine.
Yeah, I'd be scared. Would you be scared to like get it done? Like if you want like, let's say you wanted boobs or something, would you be like terrified of it?
So here's the thing about boob jobs. I am afraid of them because I know like people who have had complications, meaning like it busted or this one girl on TikTok said that when she got like what they didn't tell her was that like she feels that area and it's cold. Like that area of her chest is cold. Ew, I couldn't deal with that. I'd have them removed.
Time you got cold titties?
I would waste thousands of dollars because I would just get them removed.
I would finally have a use of a vest. Like oh my God. And the thing is, you have to get that touched up. Like
you do.
I think it's every 10 years if you get boobs, butts, whatever it is, it's every 10 years you have to get it redone, I think. That's a lot.
And I feel like I have a sensitive body, so I feel like it may reject whatever they put in there. It may not like it. I just do think I would be one of those that would have complications because I'm sensitive.
Too. I break out from like makeup. Like I'm can't
very
imagine,
sensitive.
Like,
so
I'm just too scared for it. Like I hate doctors. I hate needles. I hate IVs. I hate all that. And like
I hate blood tests.
You have to get so much stuff done to, get surgery. And I'm just like terrified. I'm a baby when it comes to that shit.
Me too. Like I would be terrified of a BBL because it's like a high risk surgery.
Story time. Someone accused me of getting a BBL. I'm so flattered.
Oh my God. That is so flattering.
Stop it. I was like, no, you didn't, bitch. Are you serious? Like, I was legit excited. Like, they thought they was coming for me and insulting me. Meanwhile, I'm over the moon about it. I'm like, I knew this ass was getting fat. I knew it.
So we're gonna end with Therapish, where people send us some stuff and we answer their questions. So one of the questions was, how do you deal with haters?
Most of the time I feel like a hater is kind of like the troll thing, the comment troll. It's somebody who doesn't have anything going for themselves. It's somebody who is irrelevant. It's somebody who hasn't done a fraction of the shit that I've accomplished, and they're honestly beneath me.
So, number one, sometimes I ignore them, but number two, sometimes if a guy is hating on you, particularly a guy, it's because they secretly like you in a way. It's like so childish, like the boy that pushes the girl.
Yes!
So sometimes I'll flirt back, like I'll just flirt with them. Like I've definitely turned guys who were trying to be mean to me into actually liking me.
Jaclyn is the best, though. You have such a great personality. Like, you are such a fun person. And, like, you don't give a fuck. Like, you're really, like, you don't care what people think. You gonna say what you want to say. If somebody asks you your opinion on something, you're going to tell them the truth. And I think people like that. That's what I like about you. I like people who are so blunt that it's almost offensive. You're like, okay, bitch, I see you. Yeah, I would say... For me, just ignore them, and you just gotta realize your own worth. Like, there has to come a point that, like, nobody can shake what you think of yourself. And until you get to that point, like, I don't know what to tell. Can't relate. Well, you guys, this has been episode 2 of We Don't Give a F. Make sure to subscribe, like, share. Help us, invest in us, do what you got to do. Subscribe to our Onlyfans, get some merch, come see us live, book us to perform live. We do it all. I'm Stephanie Tejada.
And I'm Jaclyn Passaro.
We don't give a fuck. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a fuck. Hey, dance with your middle fingers. If you don't give a damn, we don't give a... Hey, if you don't give a damn, we don't give a...